Hi, can I get a fish sandwich? Hold the tartar sauce. Welcome to a very special, on location edition of Hold the Mustard. I'm Kendall, and with me is my lovely wife, Molly.
Yo!
We are doing what I'm calling a fish crawl, aka hashtag Hold the Tartar Sauce. So we're gonna go to 5 drive-thrus or restaurants with drive-thrus and try their fish sandwiches with no tartar sauce. First is gonna be Culvers, then Wendy's, then Bojangles, and White Castle and Arby's. And if we feel like it, we might do Filet of Fish from McDonald's. But we all know what those taste like.
Yeah.
Just real fast, Molly. What do you look for in a fish sandwich?
I want the fish like itself, nice and white, nice and flaky. And then the breading, I like I think I might like a beer batter kind of breading the best. But I also do like a panko, but again, I want it nice and crispy.
Okay. I don't even know what. I just want it to be fresh and good, and have a good bun and stuff. I do love a fillet of fish from McDonald's. I think and this Culver's sandwich we've had before, and it's real good. So hopefully it's as good as we think it'll be.
Sandwiches are dishes, delicate, delicious. Culvers better dip, Norwegian cod fillets.
So we've done our first 2 sandwiches. First we went to Culver's and got their cod fillet. Hold the tartar sauce, of course. It did have some like shredded cheddar cheese and shredded lettuce on like a long boy bun. It was pretty good. We waited for it for a few minutes, and it was $8, so not cheap, but pretty solid.
It's one of the pricier ones, but I mean, I think the quality justifies the price. Culver's always makes it fresh. It's really good. The fish is thick, nice and white. Like Kendall said, it's more of like a oblong shape rather than like a square, like you get at McDonald's or Wendy's or whatever. I liked it though. Yeah, I think the breading is more of like, I don't think it's beer batter, but it's kind of in that vein. More like that kind of, not too thick, but not too thin. Yeah, it was good. Probably one of my favorite fast food sandwiches, so I might be a little biased, but.
Yeah, I liked it. It was, it actually, I think it kind of, the one we got underperformed a little bit for me today, but was pretty solid. Should we rate these out of?
If you want to.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's rate them out of 5.
Like out of fish hooks or something.
Out of 5 fish hooks. Yeah, I'd say it was like a 3.5 fish hooks. For me, I think is where I landed.
Solid 4 out of 5.
Dave, didn't catch anything, huh?
Not today.
Oh, well.
It's a good thing we make a delicious fish sandwich here at Wendy's. Fish sandwich, please.
No luck, huh?
Wendy's fish sandwich, a large fillet of cod fried golden brown, topped with creamy tartar sauce.
We make the best hamburgers, and I think the best fish sandwich. So that's what fish looks like.
Wendy's is panko battered, so not fish battered. It was $5.25. And it comes with the pickles and American cheese and lettuce. We pushed the button for the fancy bun, but they gave us the regular bun, but that's okay.
They didn't charge extra or anything.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We did wait a few minutes. They made it fresh for us, and that makes all the difference because I've had this sandwich a number of times. It actually, I think it is. I hate being the guy that's like fast food used to be better, but I do think it was better They used to use North Pacific cod, and I think now it's Alaskan pollock. And so it's not quite as good as it used to be, but this was the best one of those that I've had. You know, probably just because they dropped it fresh. The cheese was melted. What'd you think?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. The breading's kind of unique. Like, I don't know if this is a newer version of this sandwich for them, or if it's always been like this and I just haven't gotten it in a while. But yeah, it's the panko, so it's like really crispy, really thick. But yeah, they made it fresh for us. I would have liked it to be a little bit more meaty. It was kind of a thinner patty, but it did seem to be nice white, quality fish. And I really like the crunchiness of the panko. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Okay, so for me, this is the definition of a 4 out of 5. It is excellent.
I think I would give it a 3.5.
Okay.
5, yeah.
All right, so they're tied so far.
Yep.
All right, we'll see what we think of the next ones.
Bojangles fish sandwich, please. We hunger for the flavor of the seas. Quarter-pound fish fillet, tartar sauce and cheese. Bojangles fish sandwich, please.
A quarter-pound fish sandwich. Now at Bojangles for a limited time only.
All right, so we hit Bojangles and we hit White Castle. So Bojangles. First of all, I just want to say Bojangles is my current new obsession. It's a great fried chicken place. They just opened them in Columbus. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the full menu. I'm gonna close my window. These are loud. Whatever. No, I won't close my window.
It's part of the charm.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
out in the field here.
Yeah, exactly. So I just want to say it's a great place. They don't have the full menu here, so they don't have bone-in chicken. They just have chicken tenders, blah blah blah. But we've had a lot of good experiences with them lately.
Everything we've had so far has been good, except
Until today.
this fish today.
So I don't know. Yeah, we did drive for 3 minutes on the road from Bojangles to White Castle. But it really didn't seem like it came out fresh, and I mean we did wait a few minutes for it, so you would think. So it's hard to say if it didn't turn out fresh or if the vegetables were really cold. It had lettuce. Oh, that was the thing. We were supposed to get tomato, and it didn't come with tomato. And so it was
lettuce, pickles, and cheese.
Lettuce, pickles, and cheese.
Yeah.
I want to say that I liked the actual fish itself, the actual meat. I think tasted like it was higher quality. This just didn't taste quite as fresh as the other ones. All the other ones have definitely been cooked to order. So that's gonna take it down, but it still was pretty good. It was still edible. If we hadn't been trying 5 different sandwiches, then
Yeah. I mean, I agree with most of what you said. I do think the meat itself was good quality. However, there was not much on the sandwich. It was a very, very thin patty. I think it was thinner than Wendy's.
Yeah.
The breading was fine. It didn't really do it for me because I thought the breading would be good because I really like the breading on their chicken. And it had the same seasoning, I think. So the taste of the seasoning, I really like whatever seasoning blend they use. But the breading really didn't do it for me. Yeah, it was not thick enough. We waited for it, and I thought they dropped it fresh, but it was kind of cold. Maybe the toppings were cold, and it took away from the heat of the sandwich or what have you. But yeah, it really didn't do it for me. Next time I go to Bojangles, I'm sticking with the chicken.
Yeah, probably me too. Yeah,
It's
I
a limited
agree.
time item anyway, right? So it is what it is.
I'll give it 2.5 fish hooks.
I think I'd just give it 2.
Don Adams for White Castle.
It doesn't take a secret agent to realize that White Castle has 100% beef hamburgers, steam grilled on a bed of onions with fries and soft drinks. A smart value every day. Would you believe a fish sandwich and a regular order of fries for just 99 cents? Missed a dollar by that much. Now I'm eating at White Castle and loving it.
Okay, and then we had White Castle. Now, of course, Molly and I love White Castle. We go there every Valentine's Day.
Yep.
And yeah, this is the panko, their panko slider, which they do have all year. They have fish nibblers, which I love, but that's not a sandwich. So we tried this. What were your thoughts, Molly?
It was all right. I kind of thought it just tasted like something you get, from your freezer at home and stick in the oven. I didn't think the breading was anything special. The taste, the seasoning, the meat quality seemed all right. But yeah, it really tasted like something I could make at home. So I wasn't impressed. But at the end of the day, it was White Castle, so I didn't have super high expectations. It's a cheaper restaurant. So if you're looking for a fish, you're looking for a little bite. Because they're smaller sliders. It'll do the trick. I'm not too mad about it. It was pretty cheap.
You're crazy.
You loved it, right?
This was my favorite. I think
he likes frozen taste.
No, it was. They made this one tasted super fresh.
I know.
That White Castle slider bun is so good. Oh man, I almost we're just taking a few bites and then we're gonna finish them later. But I almost finished this one. This is five fish hooks for me.
I'm gonna rate it the same as Bojangles. I give it a 2.
The same as Bojangles.
Yes.
This was so much better than Bojangles.
Oh, you're crazy. We're disagreeing on this one.
All right. Well, let's see what we think of Arby's.
Well, fish are my life, but Arby's is now my destiny. The fish sandwich. Catch one today at Arby's.
All right, so it is too hot outside, so we turned on the air conditioning. So I don't know, the ambient background noise may be different. Hopefully, I guess it's probably better than hearing the
cars honking,
the cars honking and stuff for the previous one. But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. We don't know what we're doing. So we just did the Arby's King's Hawaiian Deluxe Fish Sandwich. Hold the tartar sauce. This one was fun. First of all, it comes on a King's Hawaiian bun, which
so tasty.
Yeah. I
love King's Hawaiian buns, so that definitely took it up to another level for me.
Yeah, I looked at it. It didn't look like it was any different, but it definitely, that definitely made a difference. And then I also it was I like tomato on sandwiches. It was a really thin slice of tomato that added just a little bit. Yeah, I was impressed. I was ready to not be a fan of this one. Something funny did happen though. The guy in front of us, he was waiting on his milkshake, and then walked away. And then I overhear behind the counter, "Hey, we need some help up front here." And somebody walks up. He's like, and I can't see what's happening. I can only hear this. He says, "This came out of the chocolate milkshake machine."
Ew. One can only imagine.
No, but it was.
That's what you want to hear when you're waiting on your milkshake.
I'm pretty sure it sounded like something had melted or something. Like it just needed a reset. But it was still it was. Yeah,
that's kind of skeeving me out. But somebody asked us if we'd ever had the fish sandwich too.
Yeah. And I told him about a crawl.
Yep. So you like this one?
Yeah, I was impressed. Like I said, I was ready for this one to be like a 1.5 fish hooks. I think, what did you have anything else to say about it?
I agree with you. I didn't have a lot of high expectations for this one, but it was pretty good. There's thicker. It's not as thick as like the Culvers sandwich, but I think it was thicker than a lot of the other ones we've had today. Real nice fish, white fish. I like the breading a lot. Was it panko maybe? I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably.
But it wasn't as thick and crunchy as the Wendy's one. which I mean, I like the Wendy's one, but I like this one too. Yeah, it was something about it. It was pretty good. Yeah.
So I feel like with this one, I didn't notice the fish.
Mm-hmm.
It tasted like it tasted pretty generically fish. I mean, it was
maybe it was the King's Hawaiian bun.
It was neither fresh nor not fresh, but I think the King's Hawaiian roll and the really thinly sliced tomato brought out some additional flavor, which is, I mean, I think neither of us really eats tartar sauce, and that was part of this exercise. How do these sandwiches taste without the tartar sauce?
Right.
And I think that a couple of them, probably most notably the Bojangles fish that was like not as fresh, like there was missing a flavor. And like we're gonna finish these sandwiches. We just took a few bites. We're gonna finish these sandwiches. I'm probably gonna put ketchup on them. Because they're all like a little boring. They're missing something.
I think, I'm not like a huge tartar sauce person, but I do like it every once in a while. But I think they need tartar sauce or ketchup or something. Take them to the next level.
And so that's the advantage of the Arby's sandwich. I think has a few extra components to make the combination a little more complicated.
What do you rate it?
Ah, man. What were my other ratings?
Yeah.
So 3.5 on Culvers, because Culvers is usually good and feel like it kind of missed the mark. Wendy's was a 4 because it overperformed. What did I say? 2.5 for Bojangles because it underperformed and it was not great. And then 5 out of 5 for, I mean that slider is
go
perfect.
Between like Culvers and
I think it's closest to Wendy's because I think the Wendy's fish is better. Like the way that it performed today, the Wendy's fish is better, but the other ingredients are better here. I think actually because like Wendy's pickles kind of suck.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a 4. Where are you at?
Well, I gave Culver's a 4 out of 5, and I mean Culver's was the best. This one was right behind it, so I'd say 3.5.
Okay.
Cool. That surprised me. Yeah, good job, Arby.
Yeah. Any other thoughts about the experience as a whole, or what you take away as a whole?
I would say I did find it interesting that the sandwiches are actually all pretty different. Like I thought they'd just kind of be the same. It's fast food. How different are they going to be? But the breadings were kind of different, the seasonings and such. I think the quality of the fish itself was kind of similar across the board, but these places definitely put their own spin on it, so that was cool to find out. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I will say, like, but even Bojangles, what came out was not the best, but the vibe that I got from all of these stores is that they had their act together. We did this on a Sunday. Started at 11 on Sunday, and it's now 12:30 on Sunday. So the A team was definitely working. The Bojangles seemed to be struggling a little bit, but not too bad. Nobody was really struggling.
Everyone was staffed up. I think none of the places we went to were crazy busy.
Yeah. I don't feel it. Because a lot of times especially if you're trying a bunch of places, like you can tell somebody's having a bad day.
Yeah, I think Bojangles was having the worst day.
They were having the worst day, but even that wasn't.
Ended up being the worst sandwich.
And even that sandwich, if we hadn't been trying different sandwiches, I wouldn't have thought twice.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And also if it wasn't Bojangles, because Bojangles chicken is amazing and their biscuits are amazing.
So good.
And so what did we get? Not the chicken or the biscuits.
Right. I mean, we thought that it would be up to par with their other items, but it just kind of felt like an afterthought. Yeah. But again, it was a seasonal, limited time item, but I can't be too mad at it.
I've been meaning to try this Arby's sandwich for like literal years.
Yeah.
But I'm always reluctant to try new things at Arby's because so often I try a new thing and it's just not as good as the roast beef sandwich. But in this case, I think if I was in the mood for a fish sandwich, I would get it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Molly, you've made it pretty clear that you're going to eat the rest of that Culver's fish sandwich.
Yeah. What other one do I claim?
Well, I mean,
I kind of want the Wendy's one.
Okay. Well, I'll have the I'll have
You
the
can definitely have the White Castle slider.
I'll have the White Castle and the Arby's. Yeah, the Bojangles. We'll see. I'll probably finish the Bojangles too.
Yeah.
The Arby's one isn't that, or the White Castle one is just a slider.
Yeah, it's
but
just like a couple bites.
anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Later.
This podcast is a production of the Kendall Cast Podcast Network. You can support the show for just $2 a month at patreon.com/KendallCast or make a direct donation through the PayPal link at kendallcast.ninja. Every little bit helps.